Hi, in this video we're going to be comparing these two personal space heaters. I have had both of these for about the same length of time, almost a year, and they both work great. So this one is a 1500 watt personal space heater and the brand is Kismile. It's really nice, I like the silver look. And this one is also a 1500 watt personal space heater and the brand is Aikoper. Also very, very nice. Let's start with comparing the handles. So the handle on the Kismile is fairly convenient. I like it. And I think it's better than the handle on the Aikoper. The Aikoper, I feel like they could have made it a little bit better here, like the indentation, but it still works. Like it still works great. I just think the handle is a little bit better on the Kismile. As far as the buttons, I think that the buttons are actually better on this one because look how easy they are to read. Super clear, and if you live somewhere where it's kind of dark, like where I live, I have a very dark home, it's very beneficial to be able to see, what the setting is. So very clear buttons, very easy to read. It's got a fan and 3 power levels, and then you can adjust the heat from min to max there. Very, very convenient. This one has a fan and only 2 power levels, and you can adjust the heat, but you see it's much harder to see what the modes are. It's not as clear as this one here. So this one, it's just much easier to see and much easier to use because of the clarity of the design. So good job, Aikoper, with that design. I think that's a big win for this product versus this product. Now, they both have great safety features. So if you knock them over, they turn off. This is the safety feature on the Aikoper, whereas this is the safety feature on the Kismile. And notice it's a little bit wobbly. So I don't know if you were to buy this brand new today, if it would look like this, because again, I've had these for almost a year, so this could be from just repetitive use, so something to be aware of. As far as the cords, I'm pretty sure they're both the same length. Let's just do like a little measurement test here, but I'm pretty sure they're both the same length. Yeah, pretty much the same. This one's a little bit longer, but again, I'm not measuring it exactly, so maybe this one has a little bit of a longer cord. So maybe the Kismile's cord is a little bit longer than the Aikoper, but honestly, I don't think that's that big of a deal, and my measurement could be a little bit off. I've never had an issue with any space heater I have to where I say, oh, the cord is not long enough. It's just usually not an issue for me with space heaters. Okay, what else? Let's go ahead and I guess turn these on so we can listen to what they sound like. Let's go ahead and start with the Kismile. I'll go ahead and plug it in. I've got an outlet right behind me. And we'll plug it in, we'll listen, we'll talk about how long it takes to heat up, what it sounds like, so that you can make a better decision. So let's go ahead and plug it in. All right, let's turn on the fan. It does have a slight rattle to it, and again, these are used. I used these extensively last winter, and I was using the Aikoper yesterday and the day before in my office, so these are definitely used products. I've used them quite a bit. So it does have a bit of a rattle. That just could be from excessive use. Here you can adjust the intensity, but when you adjust the intensity while you're in the fan mode, it actually does nothing for the fan, other than the fact that it will turn off if you go to minimum. So watch this. And that seems to be the case with all space heaters. Whenever you're adjusting the intensity and you're in fan mode, it doesn't feel like it's adjusting the fan. I mean, it might, but I don't really think it does. Put it on 1. Starting to get warm now, so it took a bit. It's getting warm. It's getting really warm. Let's go to 2. It's definitely warm, and it's got that safety feature. Let's test it. Shuts off. That's this here. If you press it, it turns on. Depress it, shuts off. So works great. Let's turn it off. So that was the Kismile 1500 watt personal space heater. Nice product, I've used it quite a bit. I use this one a lot in the bathroom. This one I've used a lot in my office. So let's go ahead and plug this one in. Sometimes, in the winter when it gets cold, it's nice to have a space heater to keep you warm when you get out of the shower. All right, let's turn it on. Much louder than the Kismile, so if noise is an issue. It's a nice smooth sound though, no rattling. And again, it will shut off when you go to minimum. Let's put it on max. 1, it's on max. It'll also shut off. It shuts off whenever you put it on minimum, no matter what mode you're in. It's not warm yet, but it's on 1. So this one has 3 power settings, and that has 2 power settings. Also, the buttons on this one are much clearer to read, so big pros there. Warm, it's on 2, and then 3, very, very, very warm. So, oh, this is I feel like it's warmer than that one. So definitely very warm, definitely working very well. This Aikoper heater is working fantastic. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. So I kind of feel like it heats up a little bit better than the Kismile. Also, the buttons and the display are a little bit better. However, the handle on this one is not as good, so something to keep in mind. They're both very, very similar products. I've had both for a long time, and I did do an experiment last winter using space heaters in my home, and I found that by using space heaters, I was able to cut down on my electric bill. So I think they work great. I think they're both awesome. This has a better display, I believe. It's much easier to see the buttons versus this one here. The handle on this one, which is the Kismile, is a little bit better. I feel like the Aikoper heats up a little bit faster, and it's a little bit louder than the Kismile. So those are the key differences between these products. At the end of the day, if you're trying to make a choice, which one should you get? I'm gonna say get both, and I'm gonna say that because I bought both, right? So I have a bunch of space heaters because they're convenient, right? They are convenient, and if you have a lot of rooms in your house, it's just nice to have them. Plus, you never know when one will break. I mean, these will eventually break, and so when they break, I guess you could just buy another one. But yeah, I like them both, and I hope it's been helpful. Good luck.